What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? We're back at it again with another video of the Arizona sports fan. Today, what I want to talk about is who's going to be the X factor for the Arizona Cardinals going into the 2022 season. We all know we don't have Deande Hopkins for the first 6 games, which is going to be absolutely huge in my personal opinion. But we're going to dive into who I think is going to be the X factor, or who needs to be the X factor going into the 2022 season. All right, welcome back in. And yes, the little mic has returned. I think our new mic's going to get here probably within a week or so. So definitely we're going to have to be rolling with the punches for now. But let's dive right into the topic here. I want to talk about X factors, right? Who's going to be the X factor, or who needs to be the X factor for the Arizona Cardinals offense going into this 2022 season? Now, I do have 2 specific people that I want to talk about. First is a player. I want to talk about Rondale Moore. I think Rondale Moore needs to take that next step. Now, we did hear Cliff Kingsbury saying that we're going to get a heavier dosage of what Rondale Moore was last year to what he's going to be this year. Now, what we were told was that he's going to be playing the role of Christian Kirk. And let's be honest, Christian Kirk was on the field a lot. And if we can kind of get that production, that same type of, play, explosive plays that we've seen from Rondale Moore when he had his limited snaps, I think it's I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. Now, when we originally drafted him, I wasn't the biggest fan. I'm not going to lie here. I wasn't the biggest fan because I was looking more for a taller wide receiver. But hey, he did show some explosions. He did show some flashes during his rookie year. And I hope that translates very well going into this season, especially because he's going to probably be that guy that's going to be leaned on heavily a lot. Now, he most likely will be playing in the slot a lot more than anything. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Now, because we did throw Hollywood Brown in, the way that I looked at this wide receiving core right now, it's going to be Hollywood Brown on the outside, AJ Green on the other side, and then Rondale Moore in the slot. Now, when Deande Hopkins comes back in week 7, it's going to be crazy to see how Cliff Kingsbury is going to be able to adjust and see exactly how our offense is going to look. But I think that's going to be the way our wide receiving core is going to look like. So again, Hollywood Brown on the outside, AJ Green on the other side, and then Rondale Moore in the slot. So very interesting to see how this is going to come ahead and look for our new offense without Deande Hopkins, at least for the 6 weeks. So big X factor for me. We need to see Rondale Moore step up. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Rondale Moore needs to be that second round pick that a lot of people have faith in, that he can be that guy. Now, he was injured in his rookie year, which is definitely very concerning. I know that when we looked at Rondale Moore, a lot of people automatically thought of Andy Isabella, but we were kind of told that he was, obviously his structure is Andy Isabella, just kind of in a nutshell, but I guess he has got more, explosion, more, playmaking ability, and we've seen flashes, right? We've seen flashes in his rookie year, but my biggest thing with Rondale Moore is, can he stay healthy? And we have yet to kind of see that. I mean, granted, it's only been a 1-year sample, but we just kind of have to wait and see what happens with Rondale Moore, but he needs to be that X factor that a lot of people know that he can be. Now, the next person I want to talk about here is not a player, but it is going to be Mr. Cliff Kingsbury. He's got to be an X factor for this Arizona Cardinal team as well for this 2022 season. He's got a big task coming his way, building an offense without a dynamic player like Deande Hopkins. Now, having Hollywood Brown, some people kind of put him within the same realm, or not in the same realm. I don't see Hollywood Brown as a top 5 wide receiver, but definitely maybe top 10, heck yeah, top 15, you know what I mean? Just really depending on who you ask. Top 10, maybe top 15, whoever you're asking, but he does have that playmaking ability as well. Different type of player though, a lot smaller in structure, in terms of he can definitely, take the top off of a defense as well. And also he's got the connection with Kyler Murray, which is pretty exciting to see. So Cliff Kingsbury is my second X factor in this offense. It's really kind of up to him to see who he's going to put out there, if he's going to be able to put the best 11 man on the field. And I'm talking about more of the wide receivers, the guys that's going to be able to make those plays for Kyler Murray when he's, running out of the pocket, getting chased down by those, scary pass rushers in the NFC West. Is he going to be able to put, Kyler Murray in different packages? We've seen a heavy dosage of shotgun for the majority of what Kyler Murray's, career has been in the Arizona Cardinals. And I want to see something different, right? I want to see him more under center. I want to see him more with different packages come out. I want to see more tight ends in there, 12 personnel. I want to see different things from Cliff Kingsbury. And being that he's a guru, at least that's what we were, sold when he got hired on. Now, granted, he has made the right progressions into becoming, hopefully, that head coach that a lot of people believe that he can be. The biggest thing is that can he not crash and burn at the end of the season? We need him to be able to adjust. This is his 4th year coming into the NFL, and he's not a rookie anymore. Like, a lot of stuff he should be able to go ahead and be able to adjust now. We'll have to kind of wait and see, but he's my second X factor. Like, legit, he needs to build this offense around who he has. Not having Deande Hopkins is absolutely huge, and he's got plenty of time to be able to kind of adjust and make an offense to where Hollywood Brown can flourish, Rondo Moore can flourish, and probably AJ Green can flourish as well, especially when Deande Hopkins is not there. So excited, right? Excited to see how this task is going to be, handled from Cliff Kingsbury. I hope it's not going to be a deer in the headlight type of thing like we've been seeing a lot of times towards the end of the season, where he's just like, you got to give credit to the other team, because all that should be thrown out the window at this very moment. It should literally be thrown out the window, because right now the Arizona Cardinals needs to focus on what we can do on offense, what's going to make us the best offense we possibly can be. Now, obviously, I think the run game is going to be heavily implemented too, or it should be. James Conner is an absolute beast. We brought some other, running backs that's going to be able to hopefully take some load off of James Conner. So hopefully becoming more of a balanced type of offense, not always being in shotgun, having Kyler Murray under center for probably, 10%, 15% of the time is all really that I'm asking, and seeing different packages out there as well. I think that can definitely throw a wrench in a lot of, defensive coordinators, when they're making some plans on how to take down the Arizona Cardinals, essentially. So that's what I feel like is going to be the X factors, or that's who should be the X factors going into the 2022 season. So Rondo Moore being the player we need him to be, and obviously, Cliff Kingsbury being that guy, the guru, offensive mind that a lot of people kind of, sold him to the fan base. So we needed to see it, ladies and gentlemen. We need to see it. Let me know what you guys are feeling, everybody. Have everything in the comments below. As always, smack that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm out.